Some say that the talk no jutsu, as we have all grown to call it, is a wasted time and just something that doesn't make any sense. And I'm just slapping my head and saying, it is fiction. If every single people could just be talked down in real life, then do you have any idea how much peaceful world we would have? Besides, the talk no jutsu that you all hate so much actually works in real life as well. Just look at politics. They can change our opinions, our fear, our everything just by talking. Or is perhaps that the reason why you hate the talk no jutsu? Or do you just hate the talk no jutsu because it's, it brings hope to a scenario? Either way, what people are complaining about in the Eden Zero is, in this final arc, is that a lot of things are feeling kind of downplayed after so many things are being action hyped. And I'm just saying, you have read Hiromishima's manga, right? And don't make me wrong, I'm not criticizing the manga or his work. I will only criticize his manga and his work when he goes away from tradition. And there's been going some rumors around that he's actually going to do a new work. A work sadly I won't review, but if it comes out, apparently that new work of his is apparently not gonna share his traditions. And that is my biggest fear of his work. Yes, this was a very long intro from the Eden Zero chapter 231 from me, the angry and offended despair reviewer. Basically how to say it is that what I said about the talk no jutsu is that Shiki talks down Draken, managed to prevent him from killing him and even from doing things more bad. Is that, of course, Draken has reacted on why you want to be friends. Although Poseidon Nero finds that kind of amusing. One thing that actually makes Draken stand out most of all is Shiki saying, I know about your past. You were born on a planet where life was short, you were still living, and you grow 200 years old. But in this universe, it is actually revealed that Draken steal life force from animals, not people. And that explains why Wise's mother is still alive. So, and that line about saying that you know about the past actually makes Draken stand down. So you just have to know, when you know someone's past, you can do it. Or the fact that Poseidon, Nero, and Draken are not considered pals, one can argue. And the fact that Shiki can even detect the ether of his 3 inner circle guys. They're waiting to protect a nerve. Is the fact that Draken just... the fact that Draken gets so frustrated over his. Yes, in the last universe it was an unforgivable scum. Don't get me wrong, in the previous universe he was an unforgivable scum. And I'm not saying he is forgiven here. After all, he still did some pretty shady things. But you have to realize one thing, and that is not just the power of forgiveness or the power of friendship as you people complain about. No, it's the fact that when someone can say the right words, it will hit. That's just what I'm saying. And the fact that Draken gives up on this, decides not to kill Shiki, and even says that I don't have long to live anyway, implies that even for all his stealing life force of animals, he cannot live. Shiki says that he should just quit what he is doing. When Draken finally drops a line about why he does the bring fortune of everything. And that is kind of an interesting line, and that is that there's a balance between light and dark. There are some things called necessary evil. Now, where have we heard that line before? Oh yeah, that was from Cure. The same Cure that gave Draken his powers to begin with. So is it possible that that's how Draken became so corrupted? because he agreed with Cure's intention and was gonna become the ultimate evil, so to speak? Well, that's easy. Uh, it's also the fact that uh, Shiki gives out the information for Pino that in 3 days' time a chronophage will hit this place. Of course, history change, so it's not confirmed. But if Dracula really want to change, then save the people of here. Uh, it's here also the assistant reforms that Jin and Sif have left. And so Draken leaves and decides to just fetch Fi and Daichi, no one else. With that, they leave everything else, and now all is reunited, with which, and even gotten Homura here. However, things are not. Things are not exactly so easy though. They have brought Homura on board, but Homura still insists that she does not remember a single one of them. She's still so nervous, still so sublime, and still have those dull of unhappiness. The other guys begins to wonder if this universe is different. Could it be that Valkyrie is alive? I also wonder that. But then Homer actually drops that the bombshell that the Valkyrie died 5 years ago, still with the dull eyes of unhappiness. This does imply, or at least confirm, that yes, in this universe, Homura did meet Valkyrie. But in this universe, she actually knew Valkyrie was dead. That could actually explain her broken personality. And also explain why she actually got to Draken. Doesn't exactly though explain though why she knew about the mother thing. Well, we will have those answers, won't we? It's also some pretty strange things are going to happen. Especially with the fact that Homura cannot remember the past because she seems to be too mentally broken in this present or past universes. Either way, do I like the fact that Draken may be redeemed? Well, not exactly. But it's not because of bad writing or anything of the sort. I just don't like Unforgivable Scum. But again, this is a different universe. In the universes there may actually be some Unforgivable Scum, but in others there are not. And in this, it seems to imply that Draken do not have to be Unforgivable Scum. After all, where's the limit of any redemption? We don't know. And hell, I don't care to know, okay? All I'm worried about now is why can't Homura remember? She did say that death followed her a lot in the previous universe, so is it possible that she's just too discarded? Again, I just don't know. It's just that the tagline of the next chapter actually worried me. There was some thank you for the great response to the final chapter. That actually scared me a little bit when I read it. What final chapter? We are nowhere near close to the ending yet. I mean, I know we're in the final arc, don't get me wrong, but final chapter? Or what, are we just gonna end it like this? Please don't. I don't know how badly Eden Zero is selling, but please let it end with the defeat of Eden's One and so hope can live and blah 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 blah. Either way, next week's chapter is called Sun Jewel UO. Well, we know that they went to Sun Jewel to find Valkyrie. They found her corpse and then they defeated Homura's mother. So, how much different is this in this universe? In this universe, Draken was an unforgivable scum. Is Madame Kurenai also a not unforgivable scam, or is it possible that everything is not how Homura knows? She says that she knows that Valkyrie died 5 years ago, which is basically also true what happened before. I wonder. Another Sanjival mystery. Give me your thoughts if you have any.